What's good, everybody? Welcome to another edition of In the Box Live. I am here with my colleagues and comrades Andres and Dookie Love. How you doing tonight, fellas?
Great.
Good.
It's a great day to be alive.
I hear you, man.
Sure. So is.
How's the weather been out there in the Midwest, bro?
It is raining. It's
Yeah.
been nice. I went mushroom hunting today. Didn't find anything. It ain't that warm yet, but it's raining.
Looking for those morsels.
That's all right.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty
What?
good time, actually. I need to get up on my mushroom hunting game, no doubt. So
I think
we've
it's pretty cool that you guys live out like rural like that. You guys get to do stuff like that. There's not much mushroom hunting to do around here. It's just that the snakes have started to increase more now since nobody goes out.
you just get to do all the honey hunting, man. You're out in Miami.
And I ain't talking honey.
Wrong.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. So it's been a very eventful week for In the Box for anybody keeping up. We did a 24-hour Twetchathon marathon Twetch stock live stream craziness a couple days ago
Mhm.
now, right? Feels like a couple days ago, a couple nights ago.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't even know. Yeah.
I know it's been kind of a recovery process ever since. Um, so since then, we've had a lot of big news. I got a new laptop. Andres just ordered a new laptop. So we're really trying to step up our production game. As you can see with our live stream, this is a little different than streaming directly from Zoom, like you may be used to seeing. We still have kinks to work out, but we're getting there, one step at a time.
Definitely.
Um,
I mean, you're probably gonna see a lot of improvements now. You've been working on a lot of different scenes, right?
yeah. I'm gonna show off a couple different things here in the show tonight. We're gonna try to stay to a more structured format. This is going to be the new schedule. We're gonna be doing these live streams Monday through Friday, 11 p.m. Eastern to 1 a.m. We're gonna do 2-hour live streams, and at the end of it, starting at 12:30 every night, we're gonna hit Twetch Culture Daily live, and the goal tonight is to I'm gonna attempt to record that while it happens, and then edit that down to an even shorter version of it.
Obviously, like we used to do.
Yeah, Dookie loves. It must be getting cold. He's
Yeah.
putting the garage door down over there.
Putting
Now,
it
now, what do you guys think about the
up.
whole new
Internet.
that we're?
Oh,
What do you guys think that we're? Uh, how do you guys feel about it? Like Dux, for example, the last Twitch Culture slash in the box live that we did yesterday, it got some pretty good engagement. I think we got like 15 likes on it, but there were two dislikes, and we don't usually get dislikes. I mean, so I guess a lot of people are receiving it
It's
very
something
well.
we're gonna work out an episode out of it. So I know it's inconvenient to have it extreme. If people still want to be about the only way we can do all of it. I
How,
don't know.
how do you feel about it? I know you expressed yesterday a little bit of discontent with it, but after yesterday going through the entire thing, how do you feel about
It can be better. Better format. We could have better engagement. It'll get better. We
it?
just
But
got to
it
get
definitely,
something set in stone.
we
yeah.
definitely did see a rise in engagement, and I think the better we get, the better the flow gets, the better the format gets. When everybody realizes, oh, this is coming up now, that's coming up now. I think it's almost like sometimes you listen to a song at first, you hear a hit that you love for an artist, then he comes out with another song, or the group
Hmm.
comes out with another song, and it's like and then you listen to it more and more, and you're like, damn, this is even better than the last
Yeah.
song. So what about you, Animal? How do you feel about it? How do you feel about the new structure? How do you feel about the first episode that we did under that
Right
new
now,
structure? You
I'm
like it?
I'm just trying so hard to come up with a band that I can place you and name you as one of the members of. I'm trying to like who would you? I'm trying to just think of
Well,
you're like a Lars. You're like the Lars of our group.
I'll take whatever I can. Even if I'm just a groupie, I'll be happy with it,
Yikes, bro. Yikes.
right? Andre the meme can group.
Um, no, I'll tell you, I really am having fun with the live
Um,
streams. Um, I really love talking to the people in the chat, getting live feedback and
For
stuff. I
sure.
mean, the 24-hour was a lot. I'll admit that was just strenuous. But it was a lot of fun too. I will say that a lot of
That's just us being.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, exactly. But
It
That's
still
that's
hasn't
what we're doing,
processed, has
right?
it?
no, yeah, this is the thing. We may have broken our YouTube channel because that 24-hour video is still processing in YouTube, and so we're still unable to play that back. So if you watched it live, you were part of a very elite few. Um, so hopefully that'll be processed, and you guys will be able to spend a whole lot of time watching us chill if you choose to do so. Um, but there's lots of fun stuff in there.
Are you able to
Yeah.
pull up that? Are you able to pull up that YouTube analytic to show them that it's still processing for an upload?
Let
I mean, they can take our word for it, you know.
yeah,
Yeah, but just to test out the new scenes, I guess, you know.
yeah, I do want to test it out anyway, so I will use it as an excuse. Um, so bear with me here. You guys talk amongst yourself. I'll be finding this thing very shortly.
Well, with the last 24-hour live stream, I think we learned a lot from that. We plan on doing a BTC happening, not happening uh, live stream. So it's going to be on the day of the BTC happening, but most of it is not going to be about the happening. And I think as long as we get extremely organized for it, since as we've been talking about it for the past day or so, I think that's going to be really, really amazing. Postumite actually mentioned something on Twetch today that he's going to try to find time to go ahead and do it because it looks like stuff is finally going to start going back to normal where he's at. But I think we're going to fill those slots pretty quickly for that. Do you think it's gonna? Do you think we've learned enough from the last 24 hours live stream to do another one within about 2 weeks?
It's possible. Uh, we're gonna have to figure out exactly what we're gonna do to fill all that time. I mean, of course we could do it. I mean, in theory we could do it right now, but should we? Maybe not. But we'll definitely consider the options there. Okay, so I'm gonna make an attempt here. I'm gonna make an attempt here. We're gonna go to yeah. Look at that little ticker going on there at the bottom of your screen. Hello.
Sweet.
If you
By
think
the way, if you're in the stream right now and you're enjoying what you see, do us a favor. Smash that like button, hit subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. But I'm actually
Okay,
pretty
yeah, I see
excited
the
for
ticker.
24-hour live. Dookie, how do you feel about the 24-hour live stream for the happening, not happening?
I think it's a horrible idea. I've already told.
I know, but people want to hear it, I'm sure.
you knew that was coming.
You know, why do you think it's a horrible idea, though? What's so bad about it? You don't think we could pull it off?
Because we could own when people aren't busy doing something else, plan better. We could actually get speakers and guests and people who want to come, you know,
Well,
have
right now
shit
we
planned
have at least
good.
3 people for sure who want to come on, and you owe like a good 4 hours, so that's 10 hours right there. We could go 10 hours, I guess, instead of 24.
But that ain't exciting to me. You want the
Why?
camera just to sit on somebody for 4 straight hours doing
No,
nothing, basically.
that's well, you got 3 weeks.
Wouldn't it be better if
essentially.
like we had like the Money Button team come in for like an hour and we talked with them, and then we had
Yeah.
Jaxie Luke come in, and then we had Alex, and then we had other people, Kurt
I'm
Wuckett
sure
come
Jack would be more
on.
than willing to come on.
But I'm just saying, you actually schedule these people, plan this thing ahead of time. Tell, hey Jack, guess what? We got Alex coming already. You know, we got I don't know.
So why don't we call some people out? I mean, you only want big people. You don't want to have.
We'll see
people
how
like
this event
Optimized
turns
or
out.
Manifestable or Trisha or Ryan or whatever the case is. So you just rather have big names on for something like that? You
No,
wouldn't.
I just would rather have something to talk about and have something planned.
For
All
sure.
right. Well, because I figured we're not going to be talking about the happening for 24 hours. That's just dumb, right? I figured it'd be more about like the
Hmm.
community and then like an hour or two of the happening. We just do the countdown from there.
I think my
Like when
deal
it's
is
down to 5 blocks.
it's really difficult to keep the quality of the content really high for such a long period of time. If we like have a whole bunch of stuff to go over and only an hour to do it, then it's going to be really high energy the whole time, and it's going to be like
Correct.
kind of rapid fire entertainment coming at you the whole time. So I think that's one
Something to
plus
go
about
over.
yeah. So um, I think that like for the happening, just for example, um,
Uh huh.
and we'll do all kinds of streams and events in the future. We got a lot of stuff planned, whatever.
Oh
But
yeah.
but specifically for the happening, I think that that would be cooler if it was literally like we started live streaming when there were 5 blocks left, and we
Uh huh.
streamed all the way through until it happened, and then
Okay.
or maybe 5, 10 blocks, just whatever, however fast they're going that day. We play it by ear. We pick a number and say we're gonna
How
start.
about like the last? How about the last 12 blocks? Since the reward is like 12 BTC, so you'll do like the last 12 blocks.
Okay,
Which is kind of equivalent to the reward.
I'll buy that, and I don't know exactly how long. I think those are getting mined like an average of like what 5 minutes a piece or so, something like that, maybe less.
Usually, I think 10
Really, it takes
or 15.
take takes that long, really. Well, either way,
I thought so.
um, well, yeah, I mean that's cool. Uh, Point is that we pick a number and then we start and then we hang out until it happens and we talk about it afterwards and maybe like see if we can catch some kind of crazy thing that happens in
So
the
you think it's
price.
better? So you think it's just better if we don't get like the entire community involved, just in the box live happening instead of like
Well, the whole community could
doing
the
giving like people spots?
the whole community could be involved. I mean, if you have a 2 hour, 3 hour stream, you can get a whole lot of people involved in that time. It doesn't have to be. You don't have to allot an entire day to get the whole community involved. I mean, we've had the whole
True,
community
true.
involved.
I agree.
We've had more of the community involved in our other streams that were not the
True
24-hour
that.
one.
We've had almost 40 people in a live stream.
Right. Think of the art contest. That was a
Yesterday,
that was a
yesterday, the most
Yep.
people we had in there was 5, and that's including ourselves.
yeah, that was literally just us watching ourselves for 24 hours, 90% of the time, literally.
Okay.
Um,
And for the 24-hour stream, we had 500 views
yeah,
and 9 days watched. More time watched and more views than any other video. It became our number one video in 24 hours.
but that's kind of like just a matter of like math. You know what I'm saying? Like those viewers are probably a lot of the same people popping in and out and getting a lot and like people clicking in for just a moment. But the point is, you didn't have like aside from like the 6 or 7 people that stuck around, like in other like I would rather do a video that had 40 or 50 people in there that stuck around for an hour than 6 people that stuck around for 24 hours.
So
All
it
day
would
long.
it would just basically be in the community getting involved in the YouTube chat, not in the actual like Discord call or whatever, right?
No, I mean that'd be fine. And I mean we're doing this every night as well. So there's plenty of opportunity
Correct.
for people to
Yeah.
do that. If you're watching right now and you want a chance to come on here and talk to us directly and not through
Yeah.
chat,
If you wanted to do something, it's whatever.
spit it out.
You
We'd
don't
love
think
to.
we should like reserve a segment?
I know
just
this
so
ain't catching on right now. It's
that
kind
way?
of slow. Like we only have like 5 people in the chat, which includes me and whoever else is watching it.
Right.
But
Uh-huh.
but
Exactly.
eventually, this is probably going to catch steam, and people are going to know they can hop on here, ask questions, get in the box with us. They can
Mine actually says
participate in this with us.
we have 10 viewers online right now. So
Does it? Okay. Yeah, I haven't be
yeah,
loaded mine again.
thanks for
Yeah, we
hanging
got
out,
10
everybody.
now.
Yeah. Regardless, I don't care if there's 5 of you or 100 of you. Thanks for hanging out. This is what we do. We hang
Shoot.
out. We talk about
What
stuff.
do you guys want to learn about? You want to see the BSV faucet? You want to go to hand cash friends?
I wonder if they like the infomercials. I think those were pretty cool. I got a plan for another one, and I actually have a plan for two of them. I think they're gonna be really good. Right up there with Shilly Mays.
Shilly Mays here.
Shilly Mays here.
Hmm.
That was great. Have you done the audio editing on that yet?
Oh no, I haven't. I haven't messed with it at all. I need to do that. I kind of forgot about it. You know what? Let's
Yeah, Hunter was asking about it.
we do have some cool things. There was a bunch of like really cool articles and stuff like that that we've been like not reading that we like promised we were gonna read. Um,
It would be cool if we, since Cosmos is in the chat or was in the chat, if we go over the Byzantine general
yeah, yeah, yeah.
article, kind of read over that. That would be pretty cool.
That's on Matterpool, right?
I believe so, yes.
I think that was.
The Byzantine general, I've learned a little bit about it, but it sounds very, very interesting. I think that would make for a really good read.
Uh, is it the Byzantine general? No, is it? Hold on, I'm trying to remember. So yeah, there's the Byzantine general one, and then there's the introducing Boost PAL, which is cool too.
Little bit about it. Might as well just go through the introducing Boost PAL since they came out with a few updates for it on bitcoinfiles.org,
That's
how
what
the
I-
integration works. So
that's what I'm
that would be a
thinking.
good one for you to read through.
That's what I'm thinking too.
I like that idea. That sounds good.
Oh dang it! I done messed up. Hold on now. Don't mind me.
It's all right. We're still getting used to it. People understand.
On the wrong browser.
Don't worry about it. It's all good in the head.
It's all right because we right back in it. We right back in it.
Yep.
So yeah, this is an article. Daniel Krowitz, Cosmos Sagittarius. Um, he's the chief scientist is I believe what they call him at Matterpool. Um, Also possibly Satoshi Nakamoto. Bona fide
That's
badass.
what I'm thinking too.
Bona fide badass. Absolute crypto genius. Creator of Boost Pal. And here's a little write up. Let me see what is this going to be like. What are we getting ourselves into here? Yeah, it's definitely a lengthy read. I'm gonna not read the whole thing, but I am gonna try to skim through and kind of give you guys a general idea of what this thing is. So he says, introducing Boost Pal. Boost Pal is an ungameable content ranking system and spam filter that uses Bitcoin's proof of work algorithm. The proof of work is bought using a Bitcoin output that is redeemed with a nonce, which is a number that completes a proof of work string. The work is verified in script. The boost output can be translated to a stratum job by a mining pool. The satoshis in this output are payment for doing the work. Boost PAL is designed to be fully compatible with the existing Bitcoin mining infrastructure. Thus, it is a new way for the Bitcoin economy to serve the world that all miners can immediately offer. So, yeah, that's a lot to take in. If you're not Daniel Krowitz, you probably don't know what that means. Just like how I'm not Daniel Krowitz and don't completely know what that means. Um, but I do sort of get the general gist of this.
Daniel says you got to read the whole thing.
Daniel says I got to read
Yeah,
the whole
read
thing.
the whole thing. Oh, he called
Yeah.
me up. Yep.
All right.
We hear you, Danny.
All right. Whew, here goes nothing.
You better do what Satoshi said.
There's two kinds of boost outputs, bounty and contract. The bounty output can be redeemed by any miner, whereas the contract output can be redeemed only by a specific miner who has agreed beforehand to do the work. The contract job can be expected to be cheaper and more reliable. The price will be determined by the miner. Bounties and bounty outputs, on the other hand, are set by the user without any previous interaction with miners required. For bounty outputs that are not redeemed because the bounty wasn't big enough to entice any miner, the bounty can be increased by creating a second output that is redeemed by the same nonce. The entire Bitcoin mining industry can immediately support BoostPal. This means that users can estimate energy spent on proof of work from the specs of Bitcoin ASIC mining machines and can compare the opportunity cost of any boosted message to the whole hash power of the Bitcoin economy. BoostPal puts the onus on the buyer to value information correctly. Those who do not will either get less attention or lose energy. With Boost, there is an immediate need to think ahead in order to optimize attention against conserving energy because of the competition for attention of all ideas. The system is ungameable because buyers will automatically adjust difficulty until manipulation is no longer profitable. The result is that content filtered by proof of work will have valuations attached which are on average reliable indicators of the value of the message. Thus, bad ideas die out quicker and all readers get better information.
Okay, can I stop you?
Mm-hmm.
Daniel wants you to start over, but read it with more feel.
I
Well,
agree. You know what? I was thinking the same fucking
More
thing.
emotion.
Dude, me and Daniel were like on the same wave.
I don't even know what to
You
say
might
to that.
even want to do it like in an Australian accent or something.
Okay, you know what? Let's all hear Andres attempt to read it. Let's. If you guys want to be
Well,
entertained,
the thing is, I can't read it because I can't see what you're sharing.
well, that and you can't freaking speak English. I'm just gonna keep reading.
I could understand it though.
The white paper.
No, he said you don't have to read it.
Oh, I'm reading it.
Everyone needs to go read it.
You know what? It
I
is.
don't think he should stop now that he started it. That's
It
like
is a
starting
lot.
stopping the 24-hour live stream and 23 hours in. We still got plenty of time, guys. Let's listen to Dr. Animal read.
Listen, the white paper explains the technical details. There is an API and JavaScript library that can be used to integrate
Daniel.
Boost into any other service. At boostpal.com, you can create
Daniel, read
jobs
it.
manually. Okay? For practical advice on how to use Boost, watch my video Homo Bitcoinus. Really, that's the most important paragraph of all of it right there. All you need to know. Okay? Twetch and Baymail are already integrating Boost, where Boost will be used as a content ranker and spam filter. These purposes were understood by Adam Back when he originally proposed Handcash. Boost updates Handcash to use Bitcoin's technology. Yeah, that's really the important part of all this. You can boost your content um, and boost other people's content um, to rank content. Okay, and uh, yeah, there's a lot that goes into this. Obviously, um,
But
Daniel's the man.
essentially, it's almost like a spam filter, and it's more than likely stuff that you're going to want to see, stuff that is boosted, stuff that's ranked, is essentially, like he says, have value attached to it. The higher the ranking, the more people feel that value is attached to it, the more energy spent. Um, Now, again, and I don't completely understand it too much. I know it's still in the early phases, but let's say some stuff is being ranked,
Yeah,
by a few select groups or whatever the case, but it's not really being adopted by the masses. You would need, like, I guess, a really big group to get it ranked up extremely high. Now, if you have something that has organic growth with everybody on the ecosystem upranking that vote, it's probably going to be something you want to see within your feed because it organically got a lot of boost power to it, a lot of energy spent on it. Now, I guess if you're spending your own energy to boost the post, you could only achieve so much, or whatever the case is. I guess if it never gains organic steam after you're trying to boost it up, or whatever the case is,
yeah,
at least when it comes to ranking content, right? Because when it comes to ranking content, you don't want one person to be able to boost something up all the way to the top on their own. You want it to be something organically
that's right.
within the masses of the ecosystem or whatever the case is, right? So let's say you have two stories, right? You got a story from New York Times, right? And then you have a story from some independent journalist, right? And New York Times is boosting up their own as high as they can within their own power, right? And then the small independent one is just getting organic growth because their story holds the true facts or is a better story or more well written, whatever the case is.
Sure.
And I think that's even how they were talking about eliminating fake news, right?
Right, right, right.
So if New York Times can get their content to the top of the boosted rank with an organic system and an organic economy, a decentralized boost system or whatever the case is, then they will not be able to profit, whether they're a mainstream outlet or small independent media outlet.
So I just
I
want
don't
to
know if
read.
that makes.
I want to read these couple little paragraphs right here because I think they're definitely applying to what you're talking about, and I think they're really cool. But this says, for any content, there can be many signals purchased by many different people, but they can be summed to get a total difficulty. All content can be compared by total difficulty. Thus, proof of work is a natural upvote that cannot be gamed. Any opportunity to game the system by spending energy is a better opportunity for an honest actor to gain from the system legitimately. Okay? So basically, you're just tossing likes, you're tossing thumbs up at content. Okay?
Correct.
And then it says there is no natural downvote. Such a thing would violate the second law of thermodynamics. Furthermore, it would play into the hands of manipulators if it existed. Downvoters want to
Correct. I agree with.
Downvoters want to suppress competing ideas rather than promote their own ideas. Downvoting is deplatforming. With Boost, you cannot deplatform. Anyone who can create proof of work has a platform automatically because everyone will want to see the message after they verify the work. Um,
Correct.
that's really awesome.
Correct. Essentially, what it's saying there is that you can't downvotes is almost like letting you insult somebody to make yourself look better. So you're downvoting your competition's article, which might be better than yours, and you have a lot of downvote power.
That's
So
it.
that would, uh, example, stop you from getting.
Well, I think we lost him. I don't know what happened there.
What's up?
Andres was mid sentence and just went dark. I'm not sure what happened. Um,
And out.
yeah, exactly. Uh,
I think I'm here.
Pretty
I'm good.
complicated stuff.
yeah, definitely really complicated stuff. Really, really useful stuff when people figure out how to implement it and how to use it. I mean, I think there's a lot of implementations. Um, proof of work in a lot of different um, walks of life. I think you can use this program. Even things like it kind of reminds me of what's Angie's List, right? Isn't that where you can rank like your plumbers and stuff like that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
yeah. We need Boost Pow on Angie's List. I mean, there you go.
That would be a good use case implement a good
It's basically the same thing,
implementation of it.
right? You know,
Yeah.
it's kind of what you're looking at in a sense. So
But I like the whole idea that you can't downvote because then, like he was saying, you can't manipulate. In other words, when you're downvoting an article that might be better than you, you're just insulting the other person to make yourself look better.
that's exactly
And
right.
if you're a way bigger name than somebody else and you insult them, you know, it's probably going to work to some degree. So, yeah, I like that whole idea. I can't wait till it's implemented on Twitch. I wonder how long that's going to take. So we see a boost POW tab instead of like a top feeder tab, right?
I don't
They
know.
mo-
It's a good question.
they work quick.
Yes, for sure.
Did you guys see Dagan on the BSV train? That was a pretty interesting interview. Cool to see him like speak. You know, it's always nice to see the developers that you follow, whatever the case is, actually, you know, kind of
Cosmo,
speak that what?
at least another month before you'll see it on Twitch.
See what? Oh,
Boost
Boost.
pal.
Sweet, sweet. Well, that's
He's
I guess something
answering.
to look forward to.
Oh yeah.
That definitely gives us something to look forward to. Um,
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm really looking forward to a lot of Dan's implementations on Twitch. I wonder what he has in store for his ideas on features. That's going to be pretty freaking interesting. Well,
Yeah,
what type of
definitely.
ideas?
I wonder
Without
if you
him telling
can.
you anything, Dookie, what type of ideas aside from Boost do you think he has?
See, I have tried it on Baymail, Daniel. I was just seeing that in the comments. It's definitely really awesome on Baymail, actually. Um, but I'm curious as to how it's actually going to work on Twitch. If it's going to be another slash command, um, slash boost,
Maybe instead of a like button, it'll be a boot button. Got a pretty interested in that, right? How
Maybe
they're
if
gonna
they
implement
could get you into other people by Boost,
Mm.
work it into the algorithm.
Yeah, and I wonder if you can actually boost profiles and not just content.
Ooh, now you're talking. Now you're thinking. That
Yeah,
sounds good.
almost have
Cosmos, are we going to be able to boost profiles
a.
and replace the leaderboard with a boost
he says
PAL profile?
he says I don't know. That's not my job. I think he's probably talking about the slash stuff and yeah, probably all of it though. Really, it's he's right. It absolutely is not his job. He
He
creates
just he creates it, they implement it.
yeah, he creates the protocol and they use it how they want. So yeah,
That makes sense.
for
Well,
sure.
Daniel, I really hope they use it in the right way. I
And then
wonder, ask him if he gives them any type of feedback at all and says that it might be cool if you use it
okay,
this
well
way or whatever the case.
let me ask it like this: would it be possible for them to code it as a slash command, and would it also be possible for
Mm,
them to boost profiles as well as content? I'll
that
say
sounds like a
I'll say that.
better way to word it. Yeah, I like
Like
that.
like a Reddit. That'd be cool.
Yes, absolutely. That would be really cool. Gonna be on
Do work,
H
man. Do work.
something like Reddit. Yeah, that's cool, man. I'll definitely be excited for that.
Mm-hmm. Put
I'm
Reddit
really
on
looking
chain.
forward. I'm really looking forward to Twitch chat because for my prediction to come true that at least 50,000, 60,000 users are going to be here this time next year, we're going to need some type of direct messenger. And I really would love to talk to Degan about that, about maybe how close they've been to getting that integrated, or if it's something that they plan on doing until Twitch creates their own Twitch chat. Um, because I'm already getting like antsy about that. I want to be able to DM on Twitch because I know Dookie will hit me back for sure if I DM
The
him on
last thing
Twitch.
I want is Andres in my D.
Well, see, well, you got no choice.
I already can't keep
You're
him
gonna
out of
stay
my DMs. Already can't keep him
Nope,
out of my
out of my
DMs.
DM.
nope, you're stuck. That's exactly what
Daniel
I just
said,
said. The reason I want DMs is just so I could hit Dookie up. He doesn't respond on Zoom. He doesn't respond on Hangouts. He doesn't respond on Discord. He'll definitely respond on Twitch, that's for sure.
he responds on WhatsApp every time.
I deleted that.
I
I'm not
get
allowed to have that.
notifications from WhatsApp.
I'm not allowed to have WhatsApp.
He's
That's
ground.
why they use WhatsApp probably.
He got shadow banned from WhatsApp.
No, you booted off. Hmm.
Yeah, I go boot it off WhatsApp.
Because you're sliding in DMs.
He's sliding in DMs, man.
No, it's because people think I'm sliding in DMs. That's what it is.
Uh,
Because you're probably live streaming, telling people you're ready to slide into DMs.
No. It's just, let's just put it this
She
way.
sees you up
It's
in
because
here. She sees you up on here
there's a
macking on
specific
River all the
somebody.
time, you know.
I
Uh-huh.
no, I get in trouble for my lady because then she sees I'm
That's
on
how.
freaking WhatsApp at 2 in the morning, and then I
Uh,
gotta tell her it's some Indian dude that his time zone is all fucked up and he could only use WhatsApp because he can't use Zoom or
Damn.
fucking
oh man,
Discord.
that's rough, bro. I gotta tell you.
So he has to buy a VPN so my girlfriend doesn't get mad at me for using WhatsApp at 3 in the morning.
Uh,
I don't blame her. I'd get mad too.
it's rough out there, man. It's hard out there.
It's it's rough out in those WhatsApp DMs.
That's it, man.
That's life. That's life.
That's it. Just to throw back, we got a little distracted there. Daniel in the comments said that he's heard a little bit about what Josh is thinking about, but it's really up to him, and I'm sure he'll figure out how to use it. And he said yes to my questions too, that you can definitely do all that. I'm assuming, which I assumed that you could. I figured that it would be really
Well,
versatile
being
like
that
that.
Daniel created it, I'm sure he thought of every possible way that could be used and
That's
made
yeah,
sure
that's exactly right. Yeah,
it could be used in every way possible.
right. That's exactly what I'm thinking too.
Cosmos is a genius, but goddamn, Elon's a genius. The guy is smart as hell.
Yes,
He knows what he's doing.
I know it.
They're geniuses in their own right. There's nobody that could do marketing like Elon, man. He's just so great. I'm pretty sure, though, I have a theory that he is hiring trolls from 4chan to do his marketing.
I don't know why he wouldn't hire trolls from Twetch to do his marketing like us Nimrods. Just throwing that out
Yeah,
there.
I'm wondering why he can't get them onto
Yeah,
Twitch.
sure.
Because if there was some serious 4chan trolls on Twitch, it would make it even more fun. I say he
Pay
goes on
us.
a big 4chan like marketing campaign and gets everybody from 4chan onto Twitch.
Right.
That would be dope.
He says it's just a Bitcoin output. So there you go.
Just a Bitcoin output, guys. You guys heard it here. Whatever Satoshi says, Satoshi get. What about the infomercials? I know we talked a little bit about that. What do you guys think about those? You think the chili maze was a success? Next time, better audio,
Dude, I think that all 7 people that saw it thought that it was really hilarious, bro.
right? I liked it too. I thought it was pretty good. I got a couple ideas for some other ones. I dropped a hint on Twitch. If you guys really want to see what the next one is going to be about, it's not going to be a merch commercial. It's going to be something else. So I think we'll get a lot of engagement, and I think it's going to do exactly what I wanted to do.
Do I even know what this is?
Yeah, you do. I kind of.
It's a mystery. It's a
Exactly.
mystery.
Now, if you could solve
It's a
that
mystery to me.
unsolved mystery, then maybe you could figure it out.
Oh
But
yeah.
it's gonna be a make. It's probably gonna be like 4 minutes long.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then
Yeah.
when the laptop comes in, I'll be able to finish that the Moisty Coin Geek South Park thing, because I'm just having a horrible time doing it on desktop. It's ridiculous.
This is a great comment by Daniel. He says, "Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I
Yes,
like that.
Josh is very funny and very good at designing and promoting his product, and he's much better than Twitter's Jack in every way." I agree.
Of course.
I definitely concur.
I agree completely. That's funny.
Now, one thing, let me ask you guys, because the thing is, Moisty is so good at marketing that when people come on, right, everybody's essentially, he has about 12% of the entire network following him. I've heard a lot of people say Twitch is cult-like. It's a frog cult. Dookie, what do you think about that? You think Twitch is a frog cult?
What? I cut out.
Do you think Twitch is a frog cult?
Yes. I've been saying this for a long time. On Twitch, you got to buy into the culture. The culture.
Can't stay
But
cult, can't
but
stay
it,
cult
part of the
without
cult's
cult.
just being friendly and nice to everybody and being helping, and Cult ain't got to be a bad thing. I know it's kind of got a bad rap, but I don't know.
Again, it's more of a
Twitch has a
culture,
good
In
feeling.
other words,
right?
Yes,
us in.
join our good cult. You know,
Yep.
it's different. Like you can trust people to do things for you, and like you don't feel like you're gonna get scammed by everybody. Like if you were on Twitter or somewhere else.
True.
What about you, Animal? Do you think it's a frog cult?
Um, I will say that it's really interesting to me how much that you can blur the line between cult and culture, right? Because really,
Yeah,
I agree.
really, what is a cult? It's just a culture, and I don't think I ever really made the connection.
community,
Yeah,
like
exactly. I mean, you could say what is a cult just the same as you could
with
say
a single goal.
just you could say what is a meme. You could say the same thing. So I think that it definitely is a cult in that standpoint. Um, I keep saying too my uh, my signature tagline now is that I want to make a documentary about all these people in this community, like Tiger King style, because
Yes.
everybody's fascinating as fuck. Um,
Who's gonna make the first documentary? That's a good one.
It'll probably be in the box, to be quite honest with you.
dude, it
Mm.
probably will be. We could take a lot of content from all these people, all these live interviews, dude, and throw together like
Yep.
just film a documentary around it. We'll go to CoinGeek and film and all this stuff and talk about cult culture.
Mm-hmm.
But
True. Now, I personally
Culture.
think it's more than just a frog cult. I think it's more of a bright gang.
yeah, I mean, you can call it what you want, but ultimately, it's a community of people with a bunch of inside
A small
jokes and
community right now, right?
But it's frog
Is
unto
a
others as you would
cult.
have them frog unto you.
da
A
da
what?
da 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 da. What is
What?
cult? Baby, don't hurt me. Froggy, don't hurt me. No more.
No
No
more.
mo.
What is cult?
Well, isn't that from that movie Night in the Roxbury or something like that?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
well, yeah, for sure. All right,
Uh,
everybody do the move, right?
You remind
Corky Romano?
the head move.
Yeah, dude, that head move. That's the one.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I think it is cult-like in a way, but not really. Like Dookie said, it's not like a fucking, Heaven's Gate cult. It's not a Waco, Texas cult. It's again to me, it's more like a Bright Gang cult more than anything.
It's
Now, is the leader of that cult a frog? Maybe,
it's
possibly.
it's
I could agree with that.
yeah. I mean, it's kind of more like I don't even know. A cult is weird. I'm gonna call it a
Cult
cult.
sounds creepy.
I,
Call it a
How long
community.
I kind of like calling
does
it a
cult
cult though,
necessarily
because it
need to
is
be
kind of creepy.
small?
I
So
mean,
what happens when it gets big? Is it still a cult? Aren't cults usually like smaller communities? I mean, Jonestown was huge, right? Like 900 people, something like that. So I
Trish,
guess it's still a cult.
Trish is losing her mind in the chat right now. uh,
Ask her what she's gonna do for
The
her
golden
2 hour
frog.
session on the 24-hour stream.
that's a good question, Trisha. What are you gonna do for Andres's 24 hours mystery stream?
The magical mystery stream is
She's gonna
waiting
take
to
us on a
take
walk with
you
her
away.
dog, hopefully.
He said cults don't have to be small, says Daniel. That's right. They don't.
Is there a size limit to a cult? I guess,
Twitch.
right?
The super
The
cult.
one world cult,
Super cult, yeah.
right?
New world code.
One world cult is greater than one world government. The new world cult.
New
Is that
cult
what
order.
The new world cult.
the new?
My
I
goodness.
love that. I see some memes coming out of this little life.
It's funny because this is almost a little bit of a touchy subject. I mean, like people actually seriously call the Twitch people culty.
That's what I'm saying. It kind of is.
So do we all like need to get like henna tattoos like every 3 months or something like that, or is there like a requirement for a cult? I know the guys in Heaven's Gate, they all wore like Nikes and they had the black purple hoods. Like
Read
maybe
Daniel's comments.
Twetch Culture shirt. If you want to be a part of the cult, you can grab the Twetch Culture shirt using
That's right.
Cult Coin Frog.vision FV on Twetch
That's right.
/pay at 79.63, $40 for some
Shout out Golden Yogi. What's up, dog?
Yeah. He says cult.
Reached out to boss today.
We'd love to have you.
Will be sent out probably in the next day or two. Are we missing anybody?
Huh?
Are we missing anybody as far as sending out merch? Did we ever get Anthony's address?
Yeah, you guys got. I've done mine. You guys got to get your stuff done.
Okay. Okay. Just send us a list. I got boss written down as well. I'm gonna do Josh Hensley. I told him I was gonna send something out. I got his address.
Cool.
And then
I'm still waiting.
Dookie has the California ones, right?
I'm still waiting for Trisha One Love to let me know. I've been waiting on that message from her for like days. So, Ant-Man says he did write Twetch on his feet, if you can remember. I totally
Yes,
remember,
I do
that.
remember that.
I totally remember that.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that
That stood out to us. I remember that.
Yeah, I think that made an episode of Twetch Culture Daily, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to. The only thing you can do.
I remember that 100%.
The only thing you can do, Ant-Man, is just go back and start from the beginning and just watch every single one of them until you come across it. That's pretty much your only option at this point, because I don't remember which one it was in.
I think when we put him, it was because he was a new user or something like that, right? I think he was a new user, or was it just might have been? He'll probably remember what episode it was.
Possibly.
Yeah.
If he actually saw it at the time when
I think so, if he just mentioned it, right?
Maybe.
I mean, I don't speak English, but I do understand that when somebody says they watched it, right?
But they didn't say that they watched it. What are you talking about?
They said that they made it. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, it was kind of in response. It was in response to
that time I put Twetch on the bottom of my feet.
Yeah, he's talking in reference to the cult thing, right? I did write Twetch on my feet, if you can remember. It's still, you know what I'm saying? Get it?
Come on, boss.
So I can't believe that 24-hour live stream has not freaking uploaded. Though. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well,
I'm really looking forward to going through that raid. Do you want to talk to people a little bit more about the Discord and discussion, our little D&D segment, Discord and discussions? How many people do you have your Discord channel up to now? Than the box one that you made?
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know, but I can tell you very soon once I click this button. Yeah, so there's about 50 people in here. 52 people in here.
That's not freaking bad at all, dude.
Yeah, no, it's been really cool.
Is Cosmos in there?
I don't think so. I could be wrong. He could be sneaking around in there, lurking under an alias. But as far as I know, no Cosmos. But that's cool. That's cool.
Why don't you go over with the people a little bit about what we're using now to stream? Why it looks so completely different with all the nice visuals and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe not everybody heard it yesterday, but let them know how, if they want to come on the live stream, what they would have to do.
So basically, the deal is now, if you guys have been InTheBox fans for a while, you would know that since our inception, any of our live interview videos, anything like that, have had the big fat zoom watermark in the corner of the video, which I was very much not a fan of. So what we are doing now is we are using video chat through Discord, and then I'm chopping up my screen and doing some magical video editing, and basically, what you see is what you get. Um, but we are using Discord video chat for this. Um, and we do have a in the box Discord group. So if you'd like to be a part of that, let us know, and we will get you an invite link to that. And that's the place where you can get involved in one of our calls. Just kind of hit us up on Discord and say, "Hey, I'm trying to get in on this," and we'll gladly invite you into the call, and you can come and
Yeah.
hang out with us for
So
sure.
essentially, what you're saying, unless it's Satoshi, right? Unless it's Daniel Kraswitz, I always hate chopping up his name. Unless it's Cosmos, you're gonna need Discord if you're gonna want to get in on the live stream, correct?
Yeah, pretty much that's the deal. And that's not to say that we won't ever use Zoom again. I can still take Zoom and just chop it up and do some things with it, which will end up happening in the future, I'm sure, for some people that would just prefer to use that. It's a very commonly used video chat program nowadays. I feel like everybody knows Zoom ever since Corona happened. Even my grandma was like, "Have you ever heard of this thing called Zoom?" And I was like, "Yes, grandma."
That's when you know you gotta exit scam out,
Dude,
right?
that's exactly when I
When
was
grandma's
like,
telling you
For
down with the
sure.
Zoom.
I was like, yeah, I totally, unfortunately, film my podcast on
Yeah.
Zoom. Not good.
Then
So,
where you're like, well, have you ever heard of
yeah, you want to get on,
Discord?
you want to get on my Discord channel, Nanny?
Not
Exactly,
really.
That's when she
Good,
tells
exactly.
you,
good.
I've already been lurking around in there.
Yeah. So, yeah. So that's where we're at right now. So if you have a Discord and you want to be a part of the conversation, please.
How about the viewers for the people that are in chat? Thank you, Dan, for being the only one in our chat right now. How do you like it,
Trisha,
Dan?
Ant
I know
Man.
I was just being sarcastic. For the people that are watching it now, how do you enjoy the? Do you like this better than what we did with the Zoom? Do you like the Zoom better? Is there any improvements that we could make? We would love your criticism, constructive criticism on how you like the new feel of the live stream. Do you still have the music playing in the live stream like you did yesterday? A
No.
little no
No,
music.
no,
Oh,
I didn't
okay,
want
so
to. I didn't want to risk it. It was weird yesterday. I thought so. That'll be something I look into as well. I actually want to link and do some playlists and stuff, because that literally would have been the same 5 minute song just looping, 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 looping. So that's not fun.
I
Um,
would like some classical in there
yeah,
one time. That would have been just play a little bit of classical through the stream.
and I'm gonna do
You know, make it very.
some straight death trap. You
Oh,
Yeah, so for sure.
freaking millennials, bro.
Something I was gonna look up here, but I can't remember what now. Something super important. Oh, this. Yeah, this is something I just wanted to talk about because I think this is fun. Um, let's see here. Do do do.
Trisha says, gotta test the sound levels. It's really quiet except for Dookie. Dookie, when you sending me my microphone, dude?
Right. Well, I might be getting a new one, so you might get this blue one
I'll take it.
because
The laptop
I
will
want to
break.
get the and it has to take a different kind of mic than a USB plug-in.
I like the headset I have. It sounds pretty good. I was thinking about getting some Astros, some wireless Astros, but it's always good to have like just a straight mic as well. That's good. And if you get another one, you want to donate that one, I'll be more than happy to take it off of your hands.
Mm-hmm. I'm not even using the good one right now. I'm using the cheap one.
I'm gonna do a little. I'm just doing a little audio check in here really quick. Check, 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 check. I'm hoping this helps. I'm just giving my mic a little gain, and I'm compressing you guys down a little bit. Um, so
You sound all right to me.
Yeah, but I'm actually going in separately on the feed. It's odd how I have to do it. because it's picking up my desktop audio, but if I'm not actually included in that because I'm sending in, but it doesn't play it back through my headphones, so I have to actually add an additional audio source. It's kind of weird how it's set up,
Work.
but it works.
All right, cool. Trisha Love says, looks fantastic though. Our good boy Ryan Wold, another friend swag bag purchaser, says, chill hop BG music. Trisha One Love definitely agrees with that. And we got Ant Man that says, it's pretty cool. Most creative Bitcoin channel out there. Damn, that's freaking awesome. Thank you so much. By the way, if you guys are in here, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, all that good stuff. Love you guys. You guys are freaking amazing. I hope you guys really enjoy this. And me, let me not say it that way. Animal, Dookie, Hunter, and myself, we talked about doing it at this time. And we know it's probably going to be less people since it's not like peak hour. But I like the vibe because right now there's three of us in here. Hunter's probably going to pop in for sure for Twetch Culture Daily. How do you guys feel about the time schedule? Do you guys mind it being at this time from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m.?
I mean, it'd be better if it was earlier, but so that everybody's that makes it so we can all be here.
Right?
Yeah, the idea about the starting at 11 thing is
Eventually, Hunter will be back with us.
Yeah,
And
soon
we could start early. That's going to be great.
Yeah, the idea about the 11.
A lot of our problems are going to go away.
The whole idea behind the 11 o'clock live stream was so that Hunter could be here. Of course, we have not heard from him tonight, so I'm not sure. Kind of defeats our purpose a little bit, but you know what? It's all good. It is all.
But we gotta stay on schedule.
Mastermind says, looking up this Discord thing. Good. You're gonna love it.
Yes, for sure, bro. You are.
Daniel Kraswitz is asking, you wrote Twetch on your feet?
Yeah, he did.
He
Sure
did.
We
He
looked
totally
at
did.
it pretty closely. I remember it was on Twetch Culture Daily because we were like examining it to see if it was Photoshop, and it was really written by him. That was so freaking cool. A little kind of creepy in a way, but awesome at the same time. It was pretty freaking dope. Very cool.
Definitely.
That was good shit.
Yeah, it was. It definitely was. Speaking of Twitch Culture Daily, do we have a few links pulled up? Talk to me.
I do. Yeah, I do have a few links, but I'm not gonna show you. But I am gonna show you something else because I've been meaning to talk about this for a few weeks now. I came across this sort of randomly and then dug a little deeper into it, try to figure out what it was all about, and this is a pretty cool thing. So if you're new to BSV and you have absolutely no BSV, it might take you a little bit of time and some effort, but using this website right here, you can earn BSV. This is called fun.io. This is fun.io. This is phun.io. And basically what you have here is just a little game. And how this works is that this number right here is going to start at 1.0, and you're going to place a bet at somewhere, right? So just for instance, I'm going to bet 1 bit on the cash, and 1 bit is not 1 coin, okay? A bit is like,
what is that?
A bit is even like a piece of a Satoshi. So this is broken down into like fractions of Satoshis, okay? So 1 bit is an extremely small amount of BSV, okay? And I don't know the exact rate bits to Satoshis or whatever. I just don't. But I know that bits are less than Satoshis. Now what you can do...
Maybe Daniel could explain it. He actually said that he's going to write Twetch on his hood.
There you go.
He brings so much joy to me. So yeah, what is are bits like little tokens of Satoshis? Is that like a one Satoshi that's tokenized into bits, I guess?
That's exactly right. Yeah. So they're just tokens on here. I actually created a new account just here on the spot because I wasn't logged in on this new laptop. So I just
Okay.
created a new
Cool.
account, just a burner account. The first thing you can do is come up here and click faucet, and that's going to give you 3 bits, okay? Which
Right.
you can
Ooh.
burn through really really quickly. A 1 bit is the minimum bet, so you only get 3 chances at this of actually winning. So
I would love to know how many bits are in a Satoshi.
I believe it's 1,000, ain't it?
I actually am not sure.
I believe it's 1,000. I made a killing on
Know
this
the bits, I
game.
guess. Daniel says, I don't know, sorry.
So uh, what am I, what's really cool about it is that you can come into manual mode and you can select when you
Just said it.
you could click when you want to bet in manual mode, or you can go to auto mode over here and set up how you want to bet. Okay, and it's gonna bet every single round how according to how you have it set up. So we're gonna do base bet. We're gonna do a cash out. Let's do just for kicks. Let's do like 2.5x. Okay. By the way, this thing you never see it this high. This is a 500x we're looking at right now. Um, Somebody's about to make some money. Actually, nobody even bet that high at all. So somebody in theory would have made 1,000 times their money off of that one right there, whatever their bet was.
That's why I said I always bet like a crazy amount.
Yeah.
Even if you lost like 100 times in a row, you would hit that big one.
Mm-hmm.
I made a lot of money off that game.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Um, so
And this is not the same people that are doing peer game. This is somebody else.
yeah, I believe this is a totally different thing. Um, so what I've done.
Because I know peer game, you need like a VPN if you're in the United States,
So
right?
if you can see over here, I have a bet going on here. And I'm hoping that this actually makes it to 2.5x because then I can cash out. Otherwise, I lose the bits, which I just lost, okay? So I lost one, and then next round we'll start. And you can keep going like this. And you can try to tweak your little formula, how you think you're going to beat the system, whatever, beat the algorithm. Um, but yeah, I've heard a lot of success stories about fun.io. It's a really good place. I think that if you have zero BSV, you want to come in. And honestly, if you come in here and you do the faucet and you get 3 bits and you lose all 3 games, which I might do right now, or about to find out. Let's see if I can keep playing. I do
You
get
can
to
re
keep playing. I can re-up. Awesome. Yeah, you can definitely deposit right into it just like a wallet. But also, you get in this chat down here and say, "Hey, I have 0 bits. Can somebody send me 100?" And they're gonna do it every time. I've just been sitting around in here and people are just see my name as an active player and they'll just drop you 5, 10,000 bits just for kicks.
Mm-hmm.
They're just literally just throwing it around in here. So if you need a little bit of BSV to get started on
Why don't
Twitch,
you show an example of that? See if somebody will shoot you like 10 little bits so you could play a couple games before we do Twetch Culture Daily.
well, you know what? I'm actually still winning. So I've won a couple and I'm back to in the green. So hopefully I can
That's the
keep this
best
up.
time to beg when you already have money, right?
Oh, I might be out now. I got one more. This is my last game. I'm gonna see if I can actually do this by myself without having to beg for money, because I think that oh well, that's not looking good.
Have you ever done lucky games or?
Better pull out your tin can.
I know I'm gonna have to. No, I have another account. I'm not gonna beg on here for now, just because I ain't got time for all that. But trust me, you can. In fact, there's people on here saying thanks and
Trust me,
stuff.
you could beg on
Trust me,
Fun.io.
trust me, you can totally beg on Fun.io, and you're probably gonna get some bits to play the game.
This would have been good for like Devon. You remember that?
Go to tryluckygames.io. There's all kinds of games on there.
And you could use BSV on that as well.
Yes.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Anytime I have like little bits of cryptos, I send it to the Lucky Games and gamble it off. Yeah. And yeah, Bovada, that's Calvin Ayers' site. You can gamble BSV on anything, sports or just slots, all kinds of things.
On fight?
And then there's blockchain poker that you can use any kind of crypto usually.
I don't consider poker gambling though. It's more a game of skill.
I see you're on Lucky Games.
Yeah, I'm just checking this out. I don't really know anything about it. Um, interesting though.
There's
Just pick something. Do they got slot machines?
you rig it up, you set up your own little algorithm.
No shit.
You let it just run. I'd set it and go to bed, and I'd wake up with, I just made like $10-15 overnight.
Nice.
Hey,
But if you get on a bad roll, man, you'll lose all your money.
there's
yeah.
actually an amazing
You got to
quote.
set parameters on there.
If you don't make money while you
But
sleep,
there's other games
you're gonna
besides
die
dice.
broke.
Go up, I believe. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, here we go. Games. Oh, that's cool. Little roulette table.
Mm-hmm.
Balls.
Balls.
Cells. That's cool. And hacker. That's pretty great. Yeah, I didn't know anything about that. That's really, really pretty cool.
Check out Bovada.
How do you spell that?
Bovada.
.io?
Try .com. I don't know. It has an app too, but I think it's .com maybe.
Sure enough.
That's a good
Wow.
BS.
No kidding.
And then what is it? Blockchainpoker.io. Andre, what's the...
I don't remember. I just usually I type in blockchain poker.
Now, see, you can't actually play that with BSV though, right?
Yeah, you do.
Blockchain poker, yeah. BTC, BCH, or BSV.
Which one are you talking about?
Wow, they just gave me 100 Satoshis to get started. So there you go, people. If you're new to BSV and you need a little, blockchain.poker just gave me a little bit to play.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, every time you run out of money, they re you up, so you can keep playing.
Really?
They give you 100. Yep.
No kidding.
Yep. And that's every table: BSV, BCH, BTC.
Well, I'm gonna play a hand, see what happens. Right here in front of
I
me.
hope you're using BSV, right?
It's Satoshis that they gave me. Oh no, it's BCH. Never mind.
Go all in. Go all in.
I'm going all in. We got 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Look at a couple hands.
You got to double up your money because if you lose, you get 100 free again. So go ahead and get that double up.
Are you sure you get free every time? I know they give you 100 BTC.
Bro, you're talking to the gamer right here. This is what I do.
He's
I'm
got
gonna take your money in poker, dude.
He's got a good point. Not a whole lot of BSV tables. Any sit and goes?
No, there's hardly any, actually. The best thing to do is sign up for the tournaments, the little tournaments they have.
Oh, okay.
I think I placed like third on one, and I made like 20,000 Satoshis or something like that.
Yeah, I won one. I made some money on one.
Yeah.
But I thought I won a shit ton of money, and it wasn't shit.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Because it's
A few cents. I
Satoshis.
think I won like 35 cents or something like that. But that's enough to make a Twetch or two. And then
Run BSV.
Yeah.
What else we got?
Wow.
Cool. By the way, for all the remember what we talked about earlier, the featured Twetchers or whatever, you got all that ready?
No, because I don't have the links ready.
Oh, that's why. That's why. I know that.
Well, I mean, you remember earlier when you were like, if anybody wants their Twitch is featured on it, they're gonna have to make sure they send the links.
And
Well, I ain't got no damn links.
Yeah.
We can always just go through Twitch.
Right.
No, we're gonna. I'm gonna pick 4 links right now. I'm gonna send them to the Discord.
See, he's got this grand plan, right? So where we got to get the Twitch posted and say we're doing Twetch Culture Daily live now, and here's the people we're going to feature. So we have to have it all ready to go beforehand. You see how this works?
Yeah. How's that poker coming along? Are you playing or what?
No, I quit so that I can get links.
Okay, cool.
Oh man.
Yeah, dude.
I just shared the faucet that got me started with everybody.
That's cool.
Hopefully it'll work. Boom. You guys said you never even knew what a faucet was, or you hadn't seen one, right?
I never even seen how that works. You're right.
Yeah, I'm not totally sure.
It's pretty cool. I mean, if you have zero, that's where you can go to.
Still like a half a penny or something like that you get from the faucet. Has it gone up a little bit?
One way to find out.
Yeah. You got some links for tonight, Dux?
Nope.
I'm looking some up right now. By the way, guys, if you have any good Twitches that you saw today, let us know in the comments. How about you do this, Duke, since you don't want to go through any Twitches, why don't you look up the new users for today by doing twitch.app/first. Oh, this was great. I'm gonna start putting links for you in the Discord channel.
Okay.
Hannah.
That's
100%.
Oh, Hunter is here.
There's our man.
How you guys doing?
We're getting links ready for
Oh, there he
Culture
is.
Daily.
How did the discussion go this morning? You guys have any discussions?
Yeah, everything went great, man. I think we're all pretty happy with the progress that we made. Everybody's pretty happy with the new look, the new feel. We did get 2 dislikes. So I guess there were some people who aren't happy about it. If you aren't happy about the new look, tell us why. Tell us if you enjoyed it before, or tell us, if you like what we're doing now in the comments. That would be pretty
It sounds like we have some gamblers listening, and we need to do a live gambling night for sure.
That'd be cool.
I'm down.
I will take all your monies. Andre think he's a gambler, Peter, so watch out. Don't trust him.
I'm from Miami, dude.
Hustlers.
Yeah. At least I'm being nice about it and letting you know ahead of time.
That's right.
All right, so I got 1 link in there. You saw it?
Yeah, I already had that one too.
Strike one.
You didn't.
No,
Strike one.
that was literally the first link I pulled. It's the top post on top day, Andres. You didn't really dig deep.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
Good work, Andre.
Whatever, dude.
Good work.
I'm sorry, that got me cracked up. That was funny.
You gotta do everything. All right.
Peter's down for some poker. Bet. We're going to do that shit.
If Peter's down, I'm down. Well, if anybody's down, I'm down.
Bet. And the BSV tables are always open, so we can just make our own table.
That would be cool.
Oh yeah.
shoot, I'm down to do that during the day off stream. I don't care. Just down to play. Is Peter in the Peter is in the Discord, right?
I think so.
I'm so looking forward to this laptop, dude.
What do I do with these posts?
Put them in the actual in the message of this DM of this call, right?
Hmm.
You should be like in an actual DM in this call. Oh, so funny. Good shit, Dookie love.
Hmm.
Oh.
Do you guys talk this morning about how to educate the ignorant?
Nope.
What now?
Did you talk this morning about how to educate the ignorant?
I didn't talk this morning about anything. I slept like a baby. That's what I did.
I don't mean this morning. Sorry, it's my morning. During this live feed, did you talk about it?
Oh, have we talked about? No, no, I don't. I don't think that we have. I think. I think now is the time. I don't think there's a better time than now.
There was a lot of some good people thinking about it on the Discord, and I told them to brainstorm and call in and share their views. So
Oh yeah, no, I actually haven't heard from any of that crew. They must have been going hard and went down hard.
I mean, what's Twetch's plan? They're the ones that really need to do it. You got a big job ahead of them.
What you doing, Andre?
I think I found a good Twitch over here. But Animal will probably say he already got it.
I'm sure I probably do. What do you got?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, man, we can hear you. What you got? You got something good for us?
Yeah, I got the Dagan interview.
Oh
with,
yeah.
Bitcoin trade.
Yep, yep. I got it.
You got, you got the salty meme?
I got the salty meme too. Yep.
How about the better one where Salty got paid 21?
E8.
I got the triangle.
I like that one. The triangle. What about the other one, the Kim Jong Un one?
I saw that one. I didn't get that. Do you get that? Maybe that one went over my head.
Of course I get it. What?
I don't know. I kind of
Dude,
skimmed
you don't know
past it.
who those people are that he's looking in the binoculars?
Maybe I don't. I don't know.
Oh, I'll pull that one up, dude.
All right, I will.
Oh, look at Hunter with the squirrel. Really?
I'm sure you got the Scat Man one, didn't you?
I sure did.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We're gonna be going live soon, or we are live, but
About like 5 minutes.
you know.
Yeah, no. Just so everybody knows, we are going to take
No.
we're going to be taking a brief intermission in 5 minutes. So we're gonna do a brief intermission
Play the commercial.
and we're gonna play a little commercial. Actually, no, I'm not. I do not have the commercial, but I am gonna play the live intro video again. Um, so we're gonna take just a couple minute break, and then as soon as we come back from that break, we're going to be in Twetch Culture Daily mode. So I hope you guys are hyped. I know that we're hyped. We're gonna try to make this as dope as possible for y'all. I know that I'm extremely excited to do it. Really hyped with this stuff that we have.
I like the new live.
too.
I love it.
What number is this? 40?
44.
44.
44. Holy shit.
That is incredible.
All right.
Me and Animal were talking. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I have a Twetch going out right now. Ooh, big one too. All right.
I've been sending you things. I'm not sure if you getting them.
Yeah, I see these now for sure. Dang it! I hope it's ones I had. Well, some people didn't get tagged, but that's all right.
Oh, you sent out a tag form?
I did. Yeah, it's all right though. I thought we were done.
All right.
That's my bad. Cool. I like these. Yeah, we got a bunch now though, so y'all are cut off. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. We'll do them. We don't care.
No, I'm good. Shoot, you got the helm. I mean, like I said, from now on, before we go live, before 11 p.m., we gotta have our Twitches together. Not they don't make the cut.
Yeah, it's okay. And I may just, I don't mind getting them together while we're live because I did it all kind of behind the camera just now. So it's no big deal. And I actually like the idea. I like the idea of talking about what we're going to do and then getting input from chat on the reg, kind of like between midnight and 12:30 about what's going on. I think it's a cool idea.
Yeah, I love it.
So what I think now, gentlemen, I'm going to switch over and I'm going to go and we're going to have our little intermission. I'm going to play the intro video. I'm going to mute us out and you guys have a little break, and when we are back, it is Twetch Culture Daily time. We'll see you guys soon.
44. Leave a like, subscribe.
Ooh. Ooh.
What's good, Twetchians? It's your boys from In the Box. I'm Animal Vision. I'm here with Andres and Dookie Love. This is another edition of Twetch Culture Daily Live. This is episode 44 for anybody keeping track with that. We got some really fun stuff for you guys today, so we're going to jump right into it. First thing we got today, our man Peter V at 2847 with this monster of a GIF, little troll toll GIF. Be wary of who you troll toll. Twetch meme button / pay Marcellus Wallace. This is golden.
Tell me that was not classic, dude.
It's so
Yeah, he
good.
put work into that.
Yeah, that's great.
And it just fits so perfect because it's like true. You know, most memes have some form of truth to them, and this is definitely one of those memes.
Yeah.
Don't want to mess with that bad motherfucker. You know?
Yeah. Peter V officially solidifying his spot on the mandatory follow list. You got to go follow Peter V if you want this kind of content in your feed, which I'm not sure why you wouldn't. Please give him a follow.
He's amazing.
He's the man.
And plus, he's going to be playing poker with us. That's going to be cool as hell.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, this might have to go down tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. I'm down. Duke, you still off tomorrow?
Yeah.
Sorry, dudes.
All
I just realized you can't even see what I am seeing. I'm gonna help you out here. This might help everybody a little bit.
We can't.
We can't, but I think I could see it in my head. There we go. That's cool.
How about that? So that you know what we're talking about.
Ooh.
So yeah, Andres, man, I'm gonna let you take the helm on this one. Tell us about it.
I'm about to fucking level up, dog. As you can see, I've been talking for a while about getting a laptop. My old Dell Inspiron. I'll show it to you guys right quick.
I might want to say I may have had a little bit of something to do with that.
This is yeah. I might have gotten a little jelly, but as you can see, I mean, this laptop has been through some rougher days. You know, I mean, my daughter used to use this when she was younger. I had a couple little, my step boys kind of used this for a while. back in the day. It's an old laptop. It served me well. I'm just going to try to go ahead and get all the data off of it. But the new one that's on the way is what i7 hexa-core Intel processor, 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650, I think it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty freaking excited. I haven't had I bought that laptop, must have been at least 8 years ago, 9 years ago. It's been
Congratulations, brother. I'm stoked. I'm happy for you, man. You deserve it.
Oh, dude, you don't even understand, dude. I'm doing all of this from a tablet, so it kind of sucks. And when I do it out here, it's a mission.
And on top of it, that beard's looking fat, dude. That beard's looking really nice, man. Screw the laptop. I want to hear about that.
Yeah, I was thinking
bird nest.
I was thinking about doing a reset, just shaving it off completely. But it looks full, and I think it helps me think. You know, like
Twetch Culture Daily 100. That's when you take it off, man.
No, how about once we sell 100 friend swag back?
I like it. I like it.
I thought we were gonna get tattoos for that, right?
Yeah, we got a lot of commitments at this point, I think.
Yeah.
Why does Andre always make it?
Because he's a warrior.
Hard to say.
The people want commitments. I'll give them commitments. I know you guys are all in.
That's right.
Kind of like all of your money is gonna be in my.
You keep growing that beard, man. I will follow, bro. I will follow.
So we got Vagard Wickaby at 176 saying he's made over 2,700 Twetches and most likely given more than 500 likes and branches over his 10 months here. Says he's also finally
in the chat right now.
Says he's also finally reached 1 BSV in revenue through this platform. Thank you all so much for liking and branching what I have to say to you all. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
I like that.
Join the crowd, brother.
Congrats. That's pretty
big
sweet
fan.
to be able to make one BSV. Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's really great.
Yeah,
And
I'm a really big fan of his, actually.
I wish we knew.
Commented. He has a 2015 MacBook Pro that he still uses with a 2 gigabyte video card on it, and he says it serves him well still. So
awesome.
I'd like to say something about Vanguard.
I'm finally crapped out. I had to make a move.
Hey, somebody cut off Andres. Hey, Vanguard, I gotta say, man, are you still doing your BSV newsletter? That's my question. Because I know for a while you were doing a BSV newsletter. It was coming out once a month for the last year or so. Are you still doing that? And can we get a copy of that here at InTheBox so we can keep everyone up to date on what's going on? Appreciate that. Let us know.
And also, would you like to join us on a Friday or a Monday for an hour or so? If not, we'd love to have you on for the entire show, but we'd love to have you on here and talk to you, since you're such an OG Twetcher and you're always active on there. We'd love to pick your brain about that.
For sure. And moving on from that, we got the Bitcoin SV train at 1259. The new video, who's been using Baymail? Well, it just got better. Watch this chat with Degan about how he's improved it and some behind the scenes takes on what the devs go through to make it all work properly. I haven't actually watched this myself yet, but everybody's been talking about this today. So when we hang up here, this is the first thing I'm going to do before bed is check out this interview. I've heard some, like I said, really cool things. Everybody's been talking about this interview today.
Have you seen this, Andre?
I saw about like the first 10 minutes. That's how I figured out that Dagan is in London, even though he doesn't have that much of a UK act. But yeah, I did watch a few minutes of it. But then we started getting into some InTheBox stuff that we had to do. So definitely after this, I think I'm with Animal. I just haven't shared screen.
Mr. Baymail himself better be watching it.
That's right.
So I would love to have.
I'm talking about you, Andre.
Oh shit! Yeah, I know. I'm actually gonna send him a Baymail to try to get him on here.
Yeah,
remember that's what I'm gonna be working on, and you're working on Craig, right? And
that's
then,
yours.
I'm gonna get Degan on. Mark my words. I'll let me handle that side. All right. You just get Craig on here like you promised.
And
right.
I remember talking with sending pay mails with Dagan 3-4 months ago, probably when he first launched it. We were sending messages back and forth.
that's
And he was
cool.
kind of explaining it to me.
Love to have him on the platform.
So
Pretty cool guy.
we got Vigard in the chat saying that he does not have the newsletter going. He hasn't had the time. So there you go, Hunter.
Oh, okay, cool. Good to know. I know that was a while ago, so.
For sure.
Did he say anything about coming on here?
Nope, not yet. So we have Salty here, the Duke of memes, at 47.
Nice. I hadn't seen that.
Little Twetch memes, 2128 Frog Vision. But I think that this was sort of in meme response to this next one
Yes,
from
the Bitcoin one. Yes.
Yeah, from this is Maxo. I think maybe other people have posted this. I'm not sure, but he's a 5989. Says the holy trinity of Bitcoin: technology, law, and economics. It's pretty cool.
I think he's been on Twitch Culture Daily a couple
I'll
times.
go with Frog Vision.
Yes,
I'll go with Frog Vision myself.
exactly.
If there's a fork, I'm with it.
I hear you.
Straight up, just exit out, right?
That's it.
Exit all your BSB into FB.
We'll use
Drop the B.
Yeah. So
Get the B out.
that's the question. Jack Lou, when Frog Vision on trade mail, so that we can exit to it.
Ooh, spicy.
And
And
here's
the cool thing is you wouldn't even need like a legacy address. You could have like, Dookie at frog.vision paymail or whatever the case is. Since frog.vision, I'm assuming, wouldn't have legacy addresses either, right?
yeah, maybe not. I think it's a mistake though. It shouldn't have been Frog Vision. Just Bitcoin Frog, dude.
Yeah. Take the vision out, dude.
Frog?
Well, I think there was a wise wallet maker that once said, if you have to put vision in the name of your in your name, then you have no vision at all.
That's
So,
right. That's right.
What about Bitcoin FV?
Well, the V stands for vitamin. Bitcoin Satoshi vitamin, not vision. Read the white paper, dude.
So,
Frog Vision.
so check out this meme from Boss.
Never mind.
Boss here. If you're on Twitch and you don't know Boss, you're not actually on Twitch. He's at 5695 and he says, "Is there anyone who can give me all the game characters' names? You get $5. Give me 3 characters and get $2. They can only be chosen once. Shout out to these great Twitchians, a must follow." It's really
He's
cool.
always coming up with these little games. I love that.
Yeah, I like
And
it
they're
too.
not that easy either.
No, this is definitely not easy. I don't think that I can name any of these game characters, actually. Shame to admit. Normally pretty good at these kind of things, but none of these are jumping out to me. So definitely not an easy task.
Are all the prizes claimed?
Do what?
Is all the money claimed off of that already? I see he has a couple replies to it.
You know, this is Ermac. Yeah, some of them are. Some of them have been claimed, but I don't think that all of them have. So still some opportunity there. Ermac got called out. I do see Ermac now.
I love
I have no.
Ermac.
It takes a lot of time to do this, man. Shout out to Bossman just for putting it together. It takes a lot of time, a lot of work.
No doubt. Mr. Scatman at 236 says 5Gs. That's it. We don't need no stinking 5Gs.
We don't need no stinking 5Gs.
There you go.
Andre, I want to hear on.
We don't need no stinking 5G. We're ready for 100 G's deep.
Yeah, say
Yeah.
Well, speaking of that, we got to get LTO on the show. Who's going to get LTO?
I think that's yours. I mean,
That's mine, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, I'll work on Trejo.
Yeah.
Deal.
Okay.
I want to get him.
yeah. He's got to be here. Speaking
We'll
of
get the whole
somebody,
community
I think-
gather.
I think everybody's been sitting around waiting for Bodie.
Bodie.
Now, does that squirrel come and go?
No. This squirrel, we're trying to get We're trying to get healthy. It's a squirrel. We're trying to get back into his back with his mom. His mom kicked it out of the nest because it had a broken leg or a messed up leg. So we grabbed it before the crows ate it, and trying to get it healthy. Bodie.
Well, good on you, man.
Yeah.
I think you were telling me that the moms actually like reject them if they're wounded, right?
Yeah. You know, I knew one person was going to like this. You know who that was? Paola.
Paola. No, it is Paola, right?
No, not Paola.
Dang
You
it, I
told me that
confused.
yesterday.
I confused myself. Yeah, it is Paola. You're right.
Yeah. So shout out to her for saying hi to Bodie for me.
Big shout out to her. By the way, if you want to help Paola get a little trampoline, since she's stuck in the house with this whole COVID deal,
Yeah.
do/pay at Paola Pelt. Look her up on Twitch. Shoot her a little bit of trampoline money. I'm sure she'd be happy about that.
Absolutely.
Very young, smart woman that definitely would love to have a trampoline in her life. Shoot her a couple cents, a couple bucks, whatever the case is. Donate her a trampoline. Who cares? Let's get her a trampoline, man. She's so active on Twitch, so young, so cool.
She's
Really
a 10-year-old.
awesome.
She's a 10-year-old young lady.
Yep.
That's awesome. And her mom's doing a great job.
Mama money
with
button.
her. Mama money
button.
Speaking of money, Michael Wehrman at 11392, who we talked about yesterday, showing up on Twitch. Just yesterday, I believe, was his first day. Says, "Stop sending me money." So he's apparently doing pretty well. Take that back
that
immediately.
Reverse psychology, huh? Reverse psychology.
It worked.
Doesn't that prove that Twitch is a scam, right?
Total scam.
I mean, who wants people sending them money? That's fucking ridiculous. Don't send me money, all right? You're just gonna piss me off.
Yeah,
right?
whatever you do, don't send us money. Seriously.
Except send Dookie Love your money.
Yeah.
Send Dookie your money. Don't send it to at 1325. Don't do a /pay at 1325. I'd be so disappointed in
We
you.
don't want your dirty scam coins. And a little update on designer Cheryl at 5214. She started working on this the other day. I posted about it yesterday. Auction on right now. Her auction for this super sweet Twetch hat, homemade, one of a kind Twetch toboggan.
Brendan. Dang, Brendan's at $20.
$20. It's going to end on Saturday at 5 p.m. So she says the hat is not quite finished.
What is it, like a skull cap, like a little hoodie?
Yeah, like a beanie, toboggan type thing.
Dang.
Super cool, huh?
Nice.
Very cool.
I'm not going to reveal my auction strategies here. I want to get a deal on this as well.
I hear you. Yeah.
We'll just keep it at that. Good work, designer Cheryl. Keep it up. You need to make more of these. You're obviously going to make good money with it.
Yes.
I love the dog in the back. I think that's what really makes me want to bid on this auction.
Of course, you'd notice the dog.
The dog in the back, and hoping that she uses it like towards like a little chew toy.
Exactly. Right? Yeah.
Yeah. It will be BSV well spent.
Dookie Love, you brought this one to the table. I'm going to let you take it because I don't know what I'm looking at here.
That's the WHO, the World Health Organization. Nothing sketchy here.
Sketchy here. Yeah. No, nothing at all.
Yeah.
No,
nothing going on here.
Seems legit.
No. Yeah, very.
Oh.
I guess her eye is itching. Am I like Illuminati now? Am I officially Illuminati?
My goodness.
We gotta paint you white and put crosses on your attire.
I think it's like cut your middle finger and then eat the pain. I think is what the non-Satanists. Did you guys hear about that? Speaking about Satanists, did you guys hear about the Marina Abramovich? That she's like, I'm getting death threats. I'm not a Satanist, because Microsoft pulled her video, right? You guys hear about that?
No, but that's incredible.
Yeah, and then she's like, oh, I don't know why people think I'm a Satanist. There's nothing bad. Me laying in a pentagram, that's not satanic. Me holding a freaking carcass of a freaking whatever that was
Hey, I
that
just
she
want
was
to
holding up.
I just want to shout out some people
It's
in the chat.
art. It's art, Andre.
It is.
Yeah, right, sure.
I gotta shout out some people in the chat before we move on. Mr. Scatman is in here. Manifestable Bitcoin SV
Ooh,
Train is in here. Shout
ooh,
out to all you people hanging out with
big
us.
time.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Hey,
We got a first
What do
Twetcher.
you guys think? Do you guys think Marina Abramovich is a Satanist, or do you think she's an artist? You tell me. Or is
Maybe both. Maybe both.
is
I
her
don't know.
art is her art Satan's work?
Exactly.
Come on, man. She ain't fooling nobody. That freaking evil witch.
So the numbers on Twitch keep going up because here's at 11406. Here's Qui Bono with the first Twitch, and I really like this profile picture. I'm gonna pull this up. You can see this a little better. I think that's cool.
Oh, yes.
Little baby snow leopard going on.
I'm loving that.
This
Leave a follow.
Qui Bono.
Vigard says he'd join us on one of our next shows.
That would be awesome.
Sweet.
Oh,
Sweet.
We like the big brain.
oh, Hunter must have been
Yeah.
We like
on
to
here.
learn us something.
I love how when we have Twitch powerhouses on here as well, like people that take advantage of the platform and see it. It's kind of like Jack said. I mean, you either see the bigger picture in trade mail or you don't. And Bigard is actually one of the people that sees the bigger picture in Twitch, and he takes advantage of that. His Twitches kind of remind me of Josh Hensley, you know, because the way that they do they only post on Twitch, but then they Twitch to tweet.
That's right.
So they're using Twitch, making money off their stuff, and then promoting on Twitter as well as if they normally work or whatever the case. So big shout out.
Definitely.
Those are two people that really know how to use Twitch. Very.
We need Vigard, Salty. He needs to come on. BSV up. You guys need to hit us up.
Guys,
keep rolling.
every Monday and Friday we're having guests on.
Yeah.
If you want a schedule for this Friday, we have it open right now.
No, we're booked, man. We're booked. They got to schedule it later.
That's right.
Limitation creates value, dude. Limitation creates value, man. Right?
Yeah, only
keep
Monday and
rolling.
Friday.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
We got 729 leaderboard king in the house.
Yeah, that's right.
There you go.
Leaderboard King's here. Salty's in here. Thanks for hanging out,
Let's
guys.
roll this up and then we can have us a chat.
I know. I'm trying. Shut up. Yeah, Qui Bono here. Like I said, first Twetcher says, excited to be here. Free speech internet for the unmasking of the globalist cable hoaxes and poisons.
What
Crazy.
did I tell you yesterday?
Oh, about people
Lots of stuff.
showing up about the shadow banning, you mean?
What did I tell you yesterday? Mark my words. The biggest months for Twitch is going to be September, October, November. The biggest months. Mark my word.
We'll see.
This guy gets it. Q Bono, are we following him? Because this guy gets it.
Yeah, I just followed him.
Okay, great.
And then Meme God here, always coming in hot. Quarantine 2050. Says, Daddy, what is outside? I don't know. Shut up. Eat your COVID medicine. Good
I didn't
lord.
even see this one.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
No.
Not bad.
That
Not
is
bad.
great.
And Ken Bosak at 5315 says float.app is the real Twitch.app. What do you guys think about that?
Ooh. Ooh, have
Do you check this out?
I know.
It's pretty interesting actually.
So click it. Let's improv.
You know what? Why not?
You're gonna want to. Yes, this is something you might want to talk about.
I'm gonna.
It's a
Is this using the Twitch
Twitch that
SDK?
you can stuff.
Is this the Twitch? Is this? I wonder if they use the Twitch SDK. Is this like a fork of Twitch or?
This is spicy meatball.
Oh,
This is interesting. You can post video and stuff to it.
Ooh, on chain videos?
I don't know. I haven't looked that deep into it.
Ooh,
When I looked at it, no one had posted anything on it yet. It was just a bare site.
Anybody knows about float.app that's in here
First
right
thing
now?
first thing I see is the police account. So that's a little interesting. That's a big account.
This is a spicy meatball.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look more into
You know,
this.
we were gonna watch that Bitcoin train video after this, but I think I might have to join this first
There you go.
and then watch the video because this is looking spicy.
Hey, so you all know tomorrow we're gonna have a poker game live when we start.
I'm down.
All right? We got all
Exactly.
these people here. We're just gonna share that.
Shoot, we'll make a post. Dookie, what time are you gonna
Yeah,
be on tomorrow? Like in the afternoon.
We'll send out
We don't
some.
need to be on stream.
Yeah, we'll definitely do something.
We'll check out that float pretty deeper.
And
Yeah.
one of my
He
favorite
wants us to check out float.app tomorrow in here.
crickets.
Dad.
So yeah,
Dad.
this is
Well,
one
I mean,
definitely.
you can't hear the viewers.
So this is one of my my favorite accounts. Honestly, this is Dad at 9823 saying Happy Earth Day, everybody. I didn't even know it was Earth Day. That's pretty sad, isn't it? But oh well.
Every day is Earth Day.
Every day, dude. Yeah, so that's simple. Take care of the earth. Don't fucking be a litter bug. That's it, dude.
So yeah, again, if
You
you
know?
guys don't know Dad, Dad is awesome. Low
I
battery.
love his account.
I think I have some
We've been
upstairs.
following him since day one.
That was messed up.
Shout out Mother Nature.
Yeah. That character is one of my favorite from that Office show.
Did you hear about the restaurant on the moon? Great food, no atmosphere.
Mhm.
That's great. I love the dad account. He's amazing. If you guys aren't following 9823, you guys should definitely be following user 9823.
You got to.
He is hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, it almost.
They're so simple, they make you laugh every time.
I mean, even if this guy is Googling dad jokes and copying and pasting them, I'm not even mad. I mean, just the proof of work behind that alone is enough to follow him.
Shit, I ain't mad at you.
No. Have you tried chewing on the cable? Oh, goodness.
That's great. Dude. This is like a gem of an account, dude.
It is for sure. And the last one I got today is our high bidder on the Twetch cap. It's Brendan at 501. Replying, he branched Kodaks at 3161, who said, "So there are lots of things I dislike about BSV, but here I am using it. You might be onto something if even the people who dislike your coin are buying it to use an app built on top of it. Okay, kudos Twetch." And Brendan replies,
Yeah.
"When more people are buying BSV to use it than to invest, we can know we are winning. Kudos to Twetch for being a driver of buy to use adoption." What do you guys think about that?
Now,
Boom.
I think that makes a lot of sense, just logical sense. If more people are buying it to invest into it, makes the use case bigger than the actual investment or whatever the case is. People just want to buy it to use it, right?
You guys know how many
you
BSV I would have if it weren't for Twetch? Zero. I would have never touched this coin if it weren't for Twetch. Just so you all
And
know.
honestly, how often have you purchased? I mean, you've done pretty well earning as well, right?
Oh,
Doing
yeah.
your little drum covers and doing memes and getting
Absolutely.
likes and whatever the case is.
Yeah, I mean,
Utilizing his earning.
I've never had to go in and I've never gone broke and had to put more money in on Twitch. I put like a very small amount of money in, like right at the very beginning.
Yeah, more for like contests. Like if you're gonna do a contest, like
Exactly.
that time, put in $10 for the contest or whatever the case. But that was up to you.
Yeah, but I
Right.
mean, things happen on Twitch. It's not just about getting likes and branched, but like Meme God did a meme war and he was giving out like 1.5 BSV for that bad boy. And I just so happened to got second place. And that was
Yeah.
You want to know an interesting,
right.
Also, other detail to this that I've been thinking about a lot. I actually talked to Mama Money Button about it, Misha Pelt. It's almost like, when have you ever heard somebody switching over from BTC or BCH to BSV and then switching back?
I've never heard it.
When was the last time you heard somebody switching back from BSV to BTC?
Never. I haven't seen that.
For example, for example, even Kevin Pham, right? Kevin Pham got beef with Yeezy, whatever the case is. He wanted to get off the platform. He got off the platform, but he still advocates BSV. Like he didn't jump ship from Twetch app and get butthurt because he got into a beef and went back to camp BCA. So that's another good one for the people listening. Do you know anybody who's come from BTC or BCH and gone back? Because to me, BSV is the type of coin that once you learn about it and you learn how powerful it is and everything that it can do, that it doesn't make sense to go back to any coin unless you're, literally trying to trade.
Well, you can
That's
actually
all
use it.
other
So
coins are good for is just for trading.
yep. Yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of things you can use the coin for over here in BSV world. So, you know, use it. Get some BSV. Use that jank.
For sure.
Well, we got any final thoughts, gentlemen? Let's wrap this bad boy up, huh?
Well, this was a pretty good one. I think this one improved a little bit.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that we'll be getting better every day about just building structure, making this live stream look better. This is all very much we're in beta, okay? This is in the box beta. But just know we're putting in the work, and we wanna bring you guys as good a content as we can. Please subscribe to us, help us out. Smash like on the video. Go over to twetchcast.com, and we have links to all of our stuff there. Lots of BSV links to different websites and platforms and stores, and lots of really cool shit you can do on our website, to be honest. So go over
I got
there.
something to say. Why don't we try to ask everyone a question to try to get some comments going? And the question would be, what's the best way to educate the ignorant that don't know about the benefits of owning your own data and apps like Twetch, like the normal Facebook/Instagram users who are don't even know about this kind of thing? What's the best way to educate them? Drop your comment down below. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. And aside from that, you know the drill. You guys been watching Twetch Culture Daily, fucking live.
Woo!
44, baby.
44. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.